Friends of UNH Women's Hockey present Coach's Corner with head coach Brian McCloskey.
Hi, I'm Phil Kincaid for the Friends of UNH Women's Hockey. I'm here with head coach Brian McCloskey, and welcome to this week's edition of Coach's Corner. A couple of big wins for the Wildcats over the weekend against Niagara University. It was a 6-2 win on Saturday and then 11-1 pasting on Sunday against an undermanned Niagara team. Coach, just give us your impressions of how that weekend went.
Well, you hit the nail on the head. Niagara was undermanned, and so we did some good things. We created some nice offense for ourselves. Probably made some people feel a little more confident. But you know, and to our kids' credit, I think it was a little difficult coming off the Wisconsin series to mentally stay sharp for 6 periods on the weekend. But you know, that being said, there were some highlights. I mean, some kids played very, very well, and we got to see Shannon Sisk get her first goal. And you know, overall, like anything, you can take a lot of good things out of it. There, you know, some kids are gaining confidence. We had on Saturday a couple highlight reel goals by one in particular by Sam Faber from Wakefield and Patton. So we did some nice things. Our power play was strong on the weekend. So I mean, overall, I mean, there's some good things we can take out of it, and we've got 5 games into the break, so we hopefully keep moving forward.
Well, you mentioned that about the power play goals. It seemed there was a momentary lapse in the first period of the first game where you gave up a couple of short-handed goals, something you haven't done all year. But other than that, special teams, once again, seem to be one of the stronger points of this team. They
are. I mean, we're, I forget the exact number, but we're plus 17 or something for this early in the year. So that means we're averaging more than a goal a game in the plus column, man up, man down. And anytime you're doing that, you're putting yourself in position, because when you get into those tight games late in the year, playoffs, special teams always play a big, big role.
The other thing I noticed, of course, throughout this weekend is that, you know, you're pretty steadily using all 4 lines. And you talked a little bit about this after the game over the weekend, and that is just the balance that this team has.
It is. We do, and we're fortunate. And I think what was good, that's a good point. I think something that was very positive this weekend, Shannon Sisk, Angela Taylor, Stephanie Marty got her first point. They got to get a lot more quality ice time, and that's important, because those are 3 players who can help us and do some good things. But like anything, it's all confidence is all relative. You need the opportunity to perform and have some success, and those kids got it this weekend, and that's nothing but a plus for our team. And the depth we have this year is probably, as we said before, is probably the best we've ever had.
Well, there was some talk after Sunday's game about the big road series coming up against Mercyhurst, and then you wrap up before the break at home against Harvard. Always a great game. But you have a couple of league games before those matches.
Yeah, we have BU and Northeastern. BU in here on Saturday, Northeastern there Sunday. And those are 2 dangerous teams. You know, we can't afford to look ahead or past anybody. The Princeton game proved that, and I had a lot of respect for Princeton's team when they came in here because they played a very, very strong game. You know, it's league series the parity's growing. We're certainly early in the season we've distanced ourselves maybe from the rest of the pack in terms of points, but it's a long season, and both BU and Northeastern are very capable teams that have good goaltending and can win games.
Great, Coach. Thanks a lot. We'll be back next week with another edition of Coach's Corner.
That's it for this week's edition of Coach's Corner, brought to you by the Friends of UNH Women's Hockey.